So it's been some time since I actually talked about anything MHA oriented because we've literally had nothing about MHA, anything, no information on any MHA game or anything of the sort. But today we finally have a new update on one of the kind of biggest MHA games we'll get in a very long time, which will in fact be MHA Ultra Rumble. Today we have a new set of information on characters and the plan to the game and the launch plan and stuff like that for set updates and stuff. So today we'll go through all of that, talk about it. But yeah, it's been some time. Again, the original game that I covered, being TSH for a very long time, still has not received a single update, which is still shocking. No, it's not. But I do hope in the future that maybe the game gets a revive. But again, I have no idea. I'm still waiting to see someday that happens. Beyond that, K-Lab still hasn't given a response on their game. Again, we don't know when that's going to happen, but that game also has a lot of potential. Depends, but the MHA IP really only has 2 games left to look out for. That being, again, the console game, and that being the mobile game, which is from K-Lab, which we do not have a single ounce of information on. So keep that in mind. But today, we're talking about the new updates for Ultra Rumble. That's mostly what you care about. So let's hop over there. So what we're going to be talking about here today is the MHA Ultra Rumble Developer Blog Volume 5. So we've gotten 5 of these volumes here to give us an idea of how the game is going and what the development looks like and all that behind the scenes stuff, which is pretty nice, correct? Game has definitely been very bad at portraying what's been going on. It went missing for 1 year, then went missing for like 3 months. So not really the greatest kind of hype up, but finally they've been giving us more, if you will, continuous updates. So with Volume 5, again, I skipped the other volumes. They weren't too important. There's a new ranking system. There's going to be a new, practice system. There's a bunch of things in the works beyond this point, which, again, if you want to go and read it, you go to the Bandai Namco site and just read through. But starting the article off, we have, thank you for answering the questionnaire on Twitter last time. We would like to continue utilizing your feedback to guide our development, so please don't hesitate to send us more comments. In this developer's blog, I would like to tell you about the characters that will be added in the future. New characters are planned to be added each season. First off, characters as in plural, so it looks like more than one character will be given to us in each season, and we'll read through this entire thing and we kind of have a number determined, potentially, on how many characters we get per season. Right now, we do not know how many seasons go by in a year or how many kind of days go in for a season. Many games do it differently. Some games do 2 months, some games do 1.5 months, some games do 3 months. So 3-month seasons, 2-month seasons, 1-month season. We'll have to find out when the game does go in launch. Again, fully depends on the game, so we really can't have too much of an idea there. They all go off of a different kind of formula, so keep that in mind. The quirk of each character is implemented into their own unique skill set, so as new characters increase, the flow of battle will change dramatically. Each season will add characters whose unique quirks, add new variety to the battles you will face, and we hope to provide a fresh experience that players can enjoy with each new season. Since it's been planned to successfully add the popular characters of My Hero Academia, I think you can look forward to guessing the next characters. And we get this over here. Pretty nice image. They say, and this time, I would like to reveal a part of the silhouettes to our readers and players who have been following our developer blog first. Can you guess who they are? First one over here. So first, I have my own speculations, but I kind of also have a sort of answer for you. First up, this character over here, it's either going to be this character here, or it's going to be Momo. It's either one of those. They kind of have the same sort, like, if you were to look at it, this like the mid part of the body, and then like either, I would say it's more so her, just the way you see it, like her poofy dress at the bottom there, and then like you can see like this part over here where it starts to like poof out, kind of right here. Again, that's the way that I see it, but it can also be Momo. Definitely has the potential to be what Momo is over here. Again, when it comes to like this part of her body, she has this belt thing also, but you don't really see too much of that. Again, this could be like the additional silhouette of that. So it's either Momo or it's this character over here. It's one of the two. For this one over here, it's 100% guaranteed this character from Class B, I think, yeah. So 1 billion% is that character. 1 billion%, no doubt about that one. This one is 1 billion% going to be Kirishima. You can kind of see the edges of the clothes. Clothes. Can't speak today. But yeah, that's definitely what it's going to be. So I think Kirishima over here, to me, that makes the most sense. And then over here, I'm thinking the Class B female character over here with the, how do you say her name? I don't even know how to say her name, Doug, but we'll go with it, all right? And then this one too, so we'll go with that. Those are the 3. But My Hero Academia has a variety of quirks, and organizing and adjusting to implement them into the game is very challenging. It was the same for Mount Lady, but developers' development capabilities made it possible to implement such a quirk despite the giant challenges. See what you did there. Great job. Moving forward, if you're interested in a quick insider story, we have been working and developing My Hero games with the same developer since the launch of the My Hero Academia One's Justice series. There are many characters that were not just not possible to be implemented in one-on-one battle, even though they were playable candidates when One Justice series was developed. Right? We are considering the implementation of those previously impossible characters in Ultra Rumble. So please look forward to the future additions to the character roster. So they're basically saying not only are characters that were not in One Justice will be available here, but that's just how it's going to go. So if the characters weren't in One Justice, they still have a chance to be here. If the characters were in One Justice, you will also still see them here. So it's going to open up more of a variety. Some characters never actually... Did Mirko ever hit One Justice? No, right? It's not before that point. So there's plenty of characters that should hit the game soon. I am hoping they stop with like the students for a little bit and, you know, give us some pro heroes and then go back to the students. Like, we still don't have Endeavor, Hawks, or any other villains. We got, like, the latest update gave us 3 more students, being Tenya, and then the other two, I only played Tenya, so I really care. Dude, Tenya's crazy. Tenya was crazy in the beta, but beyond that, that's really all we got. No actual thing beyond that. So we got 3 more students here. I'm hoping we start seeing some pro heroes soon, okay? Endeavor, Hawks need to hit the game. All for One needs to hit the game. Those are some characters we are looking out for. Mirko, any other pro hero, there are plenty of characters they can definitely implement. There's also the Big 3, which will probably get implemented in the same update, in my opinion. The Big 3 update. So definitely there are a lot of characters that can hit the game, and there's a lot of stuff that they've been introducing. Now, again, the only thing that we await the information on is how long a season actually is. That will determine a lot, correct? Because some games do 3 months, right? 3 characters for a 3-month cycle. It's a pretty good thing, right? But definitely, I do hope that the game is going to be more of a 45 to 60 day cycle, like one and a half months to 2 months. That's personally where I think is going to keep it fresh and whatever. Depending on how the game implements its updates, is it like every 2 weeks you get a new sort of content update, every 3 weeks you get some sort of content update to like keep the game again going? Depends. Every game is different. Fortnite has their own implementations. Apex Legends have their own. Overwatch has their own, a similar also style of game with content and, you know, constant life cycle of stuff. So fully depends. This is a free-to-play game. They're going to be mainly a live service game running off that entire idea. So they have to keep their update cycle and everything planned exactly to a T in order to manage the game at the high capacity they're looking to manage, right? So I wonder how it's going to go. I wonder how everything is. Remember, the My Hero Academia IP itself has so many different characters to implement, right? Beyond what I just showed you, there are how many students in Class 1A, how many students in Class B, how many more students that are possible, how many pro heroes, how many like spin-off series that the game also can kind of go into. Vigilantes is going to get animated soon too. So realize now that when Vigilantes kicks up, you can actually get some characters from there, which would be super cool to see. So there's a lot of things that can actually happen. There's a movie coming now from MHA, right? The 4th movie that can also be a different unit. How many different Dekus, Bakugos, and Urarakas can you get, right? When their quirks evolve, they become a new character. So realize that we can get like WHM Deku. We can get Black Whip Deku. We can get the newest Deku that we just recently seen in the anime, which is basically some sort of vigilante deck, if you want to just say. Dark Deku, whatever you want to call it. But those are all possibilities. So a lot of stuff that can happen for the future of the game, so it is pretty cool to see. The My Hero IP itself is a very big IP, and the characters in here are very popular, and there's a lot of them. There are a lot of villains, a lot of pro heroes, students, and whatnot. So definitely a lot of potential. So hopefully the game does do good, and hopefully the seasons and everything like that can kind of exist in a proper format to keep the game not going stale constantly. But with that, I will catch you in the next one. Have fun, stay safe, peace out, enjoy. This has been it from me, and yeah, take care.